thinking about. Can all of you see the spinning recording symbol that's trying to start recording?
I do see it, yes.
Well, you're a admin, so you would see it. Okay, so they don't see it. All right, recording has started.
All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and do this. I'll make the big one first. And we'll make the
All
smaller
right.
one.
Now, as he's working on this, I just want to remind all of you that all of you should be working through those modules, the learn and especially the practice modules. They have really good examples in there. So I really hope that all of you are not relying on just these live or recorded sessions to learn and practice everything, because it's not enough.
All right, that equals, where's the math for that? 156.
All right, so tell me why you're doing that for, Antonio.
That's to find this angle right here. So 180 is a straight line. And you know that this one here is 24.6 degrees. So you just do 180 minus that 24.6 to get this angle right here. And then this side
Okay,
here.
hang real quick.
30.
Why did you do 24.6?
24 okay, hold up.
So, so you wrote 24.6, but you still wrote 156. So
Yeah, look
you're
at this over here. That's why. That was my
okay.
bad.
All right.
Let me put this one too. I make mistakes on my paper, but they come out right. It's just fine. It works.
I see. I see.
All right, so then we're gonna do the opposite because we need the opposite because we need a side instead of a degree angle. So 24 equals 30 because that's this side angle over
Mm-hmm.
sin of 12.6. I'm running out of room, but it's fine.
You can just go right to the answer. You don't have to show this step if you're running out of room. It's fine.
All right, perfect. So A at the end should be 55.9. And that's it.
55.9. Everyone agree with his rounded value? Well, hopefully I got the same thing. I feel like I wrote something else on the next page. But so what law did you use? A law of sines or a law of cosines for this?
Law of sines. Well, I don't know if you're asking me or who you're asking, but yeah.
Oh, I'm asking you. Yep. Yep. Nicely done. So yeah, my diagram looked pretty much the same as Antonio's. We had the two ramps. The first ramp made a 24 degree with the horizontal, and to find the, what are they called, a supplementary angle, you do 180 minus that, and that's how we found 156 for that angle, which he did the same thing. We know that the first ramp is 30 degrees, or sorry, 30 feet, not degrees. We are trying to solve for the new ramp, and the new ramp makes a 12.6 degree angle with the horizontal. So there's the triangle setup. Real quick, I want to point out, why do you think I have a star on this page?
Because you
When do
like
I use
Mario.
stars? Oh, yeah. So Emily, yeah, it's probably a question you might see on your part 2 of your TGA. So usually I put stars and stuff that's are, things that are important. I think this problem, which you'll see again in some form on your part 2 of your TGA. So yeah, and people who attend the live sessions, I think really benefit because they get to see and they can take their own notes of, hey, maybe write this down. This is gonna be important. And people who skim through the sessions and will miss out important stuff. And I can honestly see those people that miss problems on the TGA, of things that I blatantly said, like, hey, this is how you do it. Here you go. This is how I want the problem done. And many of you who don't see this and probably won't see me ranting about this. So I'm wasting my breath anyway, are missing out. So yeah, this would be one of the TGA problems, probably number 3. Let's see. Did I do that right? Oh, nope. So I obviously mistyped it. Antonio, you said it was 55.9 feet.
Correct.
Does everyone confirm that that's what it is and I'm wrong and Antonio's right? Okay, so it is 59. Okay, 55.9. All right, I just obviously dyslexic, but not.
Should have used an Apple calculator.
Yeah, never. Never. All right. So yeah, that's 55.9, not 55.6. Okay. All right. So today's lesson, 4.07. This is day number 1, right? Yeah. Day 1 of 3. So alternate triangle area formulas. So we're going to calculate the area of a triangle. Alternatively to A equals 1/2 base times height. So when you were all taught in the past that this is how you find the area of a triangle, there's more than one way to actually do that. All your triangle lives are a lie. We're being recorded. All right, so everyone should have printed out that identity form. It was 2 pages. It had formulas, and I should have put this on there. Can everyone check to make sure that that formula is on there? I didn't miss anything.
It is.
All right. So we have 2 options to this formula. So K is the area of a triangle. The first form would be these 3. You have 1/2 times side B times side C times sine of angle A. Remember, the capital letters, those are your angles. Lowercase, those are your lengths, your side lengths. So I did a little note down here that the most important thing to have is 2 sides and the included angle. Included means the angle that is between those 2 sides. That's what that means right here, included angle. That's referring to these first 3. So angle A, well, here, that would be the included angle to side C and side B. Angle C here, that's right over here. That's the included angle to side A and side B. If you only know one side length, but you know every angle, we would use this form here in this column. You have angle B, angle C, and angle A. And if you notice in the denominator, the angle A, and then on the outside, this is length A. So no coincidence. So this would be length of A. This would be angle A in the bottom. This is, if you know side B, you would have angle B in the bottom. And if you knew side C, you would have angle C in the bottom. So that's how these formulas work. Any questions before we go on to actually do examples? All right. So I think I have 12 examples. We'll do 2 on that. We'll just do 2 on this page, and then go on. That way we don't run out of time. All right. So we have triangle EFD. Measure of angle E is 132 degrees. Side F is 11. Side D is 5.6. Where's the question? Oh, find the area. That's the question right above it. Find the area of each triangle. Round to the nearest tenth. So you could draw a picture. So I'm going to draw a picture of this first one to show that we can, but really for these, you probably don't have to. Here's my triangle EFD. So EFD. FD. It doesn't matter what your triangle looks like. Doesn't matter which corners you name. So angle E is 132. 132. Side F. Well, remember, side F is opposite of angle F. So that's your 11. And then side D is opposite from angle D. So that's 5.6. All right. So we have your two sides, and the included angle is 132. So we have the two sides plugged in, and the included angle is 132. So everyone go ahead and type that in, and then round to the nearest tenth, and go ahead and type it in chat for me. $20.4. And make sure that we are still in degree mode. So whenever doing trig problems, you always want to look at the problem and say, hey, should I be in degree or radians? And as of the last few days, we've been in degree mode. 20.4. All right. All right. I typed it right. Nice job. So it's 20.4 square yards or yards square. Same difference. So 14.6.
Can I ask a random question?
Yeah.
Okay, so why is this one yards squared and the other one's just yards?
So remember, linear length. So like kind of like height, distance, that's always in just the units. Whenever you find the area, like you want to maybe put tile in your place or carpet or something, you need square footage. Well, length times width, that creates square units. And then, you have like a fish tank or a gallon of milk and you want to put liquid in it. That's volume. Volume is cubic units, length, width, height. So again, linear is just units. Area is square units and volume is cubic units. So hopefully I answered your question.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Okay,
Dr. J.
Yep.
So Dianica pointed out that in your equation that you plugged in, you have 5 instead of 5.6.
Well, whoops. That's a typo. That should be 5.6. It's a good thing I have all of you to correct my draft. That should be a 5.6. Thank you. I am bound to have typing mistakes just because there's so many numbers to type in. I don't know. Let me fix that in my my original file before I forget. Okay. All right. So everyone go ahead and do number 2. I'll give all of you, what do you think? How much time do you want?
Sorry. Also, number 1, that wouldn't be your answer then. It'd be 22.9.
Promise?
Yeah, it's 22.9.
You said 22 or 20?
22.
Oh, man. So everyone who typed in what I wrote, you're actually not doing the work yourself. What's wrong with all of you? Just testing you. You said 0.9, right?
Yeah.
Whoopsies. How many mistakes can I have today? We trusted you. Oh, don't trust me. I make mistakes on purpose. You all know that. All right. Okay. 2 minutes. Ready, go. And if you finish number 2, go ahead and just do the remaining 2 problems on the page. Ooh, time's up. Let me ask a poll. All right, give me a green check if you finished that problem, an X if you did not. If you don't answer, strike 1. Araceli, wake up. Virginia, wake up.
You should make a strikeout dance like the umpires do.
It's a good idea. I just might do that. All right, everyone's here. All right, go ahead and everyone in chat, go ahead and write the answer for number 2. 69.2. All right, that's what I got. All right, so we have sides and 106. Go ahead and just do a quick poll. If you finished the remaining 2 problems, give me a green check. If you didn't, give me just an X. Wow, it's about half and half. Can all of you see the results?
Not unless you make them public to us by publishing them.
Oh. Can you see it now?
Yes, we can.
All right, half and half. All right, we'll come back to these then at the very end if we have time. Okay, area of triangle some more. So now you're given in number 5, 2 degrees and a side. So we are forced to use this equation, this formula. Whereas before we were given 2 sides and the included angle. Here you're given 1 side and 2 angles. So let's go ahead and draw a triangle on your paper and let's label stuff and see what we have to work with. So triangle EFD. Angle D is 101. Side F is 9. It's an E, by the way. So 9. And angle E is 32. Okay, so I drew my triangle. All right, so this first blue box on the left, what do I put there? What number? Nine squared. Yep, 9 squared, because that's the only side we have, right? So if 9 squared is in that place, what goes in our denominator? So if this is 9 squared, what goes here? Okay, well, remember, I can't have variables. We're solving for area. So Antonio says 47, Emily says 47. But I don't give you 47. How did we find 47, guys? Magic? Math magical? Yeah, so everyone here should know that all the interior angles of a triangle, they add up to 180 degrees. So if you know 2 of those 3 angles, you could easily find that last one by doing, 180 minus 100 minus 32. Or how Caitlin put it, that's also perfect. So 180 minus 101 minus 32, what does that equal again? What did we all agree? 40 something? 47? Yeah, 47. So that means that is 47 right there. And then that means the other angles go on top. So I recommend when you're doing these problems and you set them up, kind of how I'm approaching this first one is, you plug in that side that we have and then go right to the denominator. And you know that the angle is opposite from that side. That's just how this formula works. So if we're using side length 9 here, that means this denominator, this angle, is opposite from this side. So we need this angle. And that's why it's sine 47. And then your other 2 angles, doesn't matter which is which, what order doesn't matter. All right, everyone, go ahead and type that in and round to the nearest 10th. What do you get? Don't worry, Antonio, I'm wrong a lot. So 28.8. 28.8. I don't see 18 people putting 28.8. So again, everyone that's in live sessions, actively be engaged. You should, if you're coming to these live sessions because you want to work these out yourself, and be a part of this class. So if you're going to be here, just actively be involved. Work stuff out, type stuff in. Even though you look at it and you may think, hey, this stuff is pretty simple. I can just skip it and just wait for the answer, and I'll be fine. Not the best of decisions when trying to do math. You should work out all of it. So 28.8, I believe, is correct. 28.8 units squared. And it's units squared because we don't know if it's feet, inches, yards, miles, kilometers. All right, everyone do number 6. I'll give all of you 2 minutes. Ready, go. If you are done, just go on to the next 2 problems. All right, time is up. Do a little poll and see who's done. So green check if you are done and X if you are not done. So people that are not done, there's actually quite a few people. Why is this taking more than 2 minutes? Two minutes just might not be enough, and that's fine. Oh, because Araceli is partially in class. If we were actually in person, Araceli would be like on her phone in class in the back of the classroom talking. Hang on, I got a phone call. I'm just giving a hard time. It's fine. It's probably important, so I don't mind. Kira, you here or did you fall asleep? Or is it Kyra? I keep saying names wrong.
She's cooking chicken.
For reals?
I'm dead serious.
It's almost lunchtime. All right. Everyone's here. All right. What is the answer to number 6? 96.2, 49.8, 49.8. So we got some 96.2s and 49.8s. Ooh. So drawing pictures are good. So let's take a look. All right. Let me ask Antonio and Dianica and Emily. So what number goes in that first blue box that I have covered? 12 squared, yep. Okay.
12. Sorry.
No, you're good. Okay. So those 3 people, what goes in the bottom? Sign of what number? Sign of what number? So Antonio says 30, Danica says 30. So we think it's 30. So let's take a look at something. Let's draw a triangle before we show that of why it is or isn't that number. I think it's always great when the majority of the class is wrong, and it's happened. It happened last term, I think, once, maybe twice. So it's always fun when everyone's wrong, right? All right, so we draw triangle E or FDE. What that says FDE. So there's F, there's D, and then there's E. Doesn't matter the order. Angle F is 106. Angle D is 44. Okay. And then you found the other one to be 30 degrees, obviously, by 180 minus those 2. So there's your 30. All right. It then says that side length D is 12. So opposite of D is 12. So 12 goes here. Okay. All right. Now, do you 3 want to change what angle value goes here after seeing this diagram?
The executive decision is a yes. We do want
Yes. To what? 44? Danica says 44. Okay. And we see that when using length of 12, oops, let me use my red pen. Gosh, I thought I used my pen. Okay. Opposite of this angle is what goes in your denominator. So it should be 44. That's why drawing diagrams is good, right? So we all now agree that it's 44. And then the other angles go on top. It doesn't matter the order. So we're going to have 106 and 30. I have 30 in the blue because, well, that's the one that we had to figure out from the other 2. Then you type all that stuff in, and then you set it up correctly. You got the right answer, 49.8. All right, any questions on this page before we go on to the next page? Emily, number 7 is wrong too. Emily, what'd you get for number 7? Let's see if you're wrong. What was your answer for that? Yep, Emily, if you got 1.5, it's wrong. Julia got 2.6. 2.6 is correct for number 7. We have time. Well, if we have time, we'll come back to these other ones. We're almost done. Okay, so numbers 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I would like all of you to work on these 4 problems. And you have to decide whether you're going to use the formula for, well, problems 1 to 4, or the formula we used on problems 5 through 8. So they're all different. I'm going to say half of them, you get half and half of each. So you have to figure it out. All right, so let's do. I think 5 minutes is enough for all 4 of them. Probably not, is it? How about 6 minutes for all 4? 6 minutes? Okay, we'll do 6 minutes. And then once you have all 4 answers, I want you to, I'll just show you I want you to add up all your answers. So all those rounded answers, add them up. And if your answer is 356.8, it means you probably got them right. If when you add them all up, you do not get that number, it means, well, one or more of your solutions is wrong. Kind of a neat way to check your answers, right? Problem is, you don't know which one's wrong, right? Oof.
What's the number we need?
The number, it's on the screen. It's 356.8.
I'm dumb, my bad.
Okay. So let's do this. So give me. So if you are done with only one, give me 1 star. If you're done with 2 of them, give me 2 stars. Done with 3, give me 3 stars. Done with all 4 of them, give me 4 stars. And nobody should pick 5 stars. So you are picking the star of the number of problems you were able to finish in 6 minutes. Okay. Kyra, are you still here or you fall asleep again? I think that's 2 strikes. Hey guys, if you're in class but you're actually not here, I can't give you the points for actually being in this session. So we got, there's a bunch of people that finished all of them, but there's still a bunch that didn't. I'll go ahead and just paste the results. Just if you're curious, 3 people did 1 problem, 2 people did 2 problems, 3 people did 3, and then 10 did 4. Not too bad. Okay, did anybody get 350 points? 356.8, and maybe I'm wrong. It's very possible. So Emily got 350.5, 350.4, 350.5, 305.5. Ooh. Watch, I'm probably wrong.
It's 350 when I said that. I just typed out. I didn't mean 30.
358.3. Well, let's find out. There's a good chance I'm wrong because I'm seeing a lot of answers that are very different than mine. Looks like as a majority, a lot of you got 350.5. So let's take a look. I probably just can't add numbers. All right, what is the answer to number 9? What is the final answer, number 9? 18.7. I agree. What is the answer to number 10? 41.4. Lots of those. I agree. What's the answer to number 11? 252.1. A lot of those answers. I agree. Okay. And what is the last answer for those that finished? 38.3. And that's what I got. So when you add up all 4 of these numbers, what do you get?
350.5.
So what you're saying is I can't add.
I'm not saying that, but I'm indirectly implying it.
You told me 350.5. All right. Oh boy. All right. Nice job. Yeah. So yeah, I did ask you guys to round your rounded answers. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Yep. Right. Go ahead and I'm going to just show the work for these problems. You were curious.
So are we right then at 350.5, or are we still wrong?
Oh, you're probably right. I just can't add. Did all of you draw diagrams? Just curious.
I never drew one, even today, the whole entire day, besides spell work.
So looks like most of you who replied put yes. Some put no. That's okay. You know, whatever works for you. I think diagrams probably are the best, so you don't make mistakes. And let me go back to the previous questions. I'm just going to show the answers to those, and you guys can work these out on your own time. All right. Well, guys, thanks for hanging around. And as always, I hope you learned something.